Greenwood Stock Trading wants to show you how to make money in the stock market. Be a successful investor and make money from anywhere in the world you choose to be. Travel more. Spend more time with friends and family. Or simply just enjoy the freedom to have fun. What are you waiting on? Join us today on your successful options trading journey.
All right, Conway from Griselda clarifies agreeing with Lord Chamar on Eminem. So he says that you said that Eminem was a culture vulture, and now he backtracking his comments, right? It's so this is only a few years ago. It says in 2019, Conway, who was on Shady Records, made some news by dissing Eminem notorious stance. He said, quote, "They're a bunch of nerds and stans don't understand me or relate to what I bring to the table," Conway told DJ Vlad at the time. Last month, Conway apologized to Eminem in a freestyle. He said, quote, "Speaking on Shady, man, after the interview I did with Vlad, I felt awful, but I learned you got to watch what you say in the interviews. It could cost you. One could say my relationship better with Ye than with Marshall, but I still ain't got nothing bad to ever say about Marshall." So, well, you did have something bad to say about him. You know what I'm saying? You just, just the stands. I mean, you also, said he was a coach of Vulture, I believe he said in the interview, which we'll get to. So, I mean, you said what you said. You said exactly what you said, bro. Ain't no point of backtracking it. Now you talking about the relationship ain't good. People know Eminem is sensitive, bro. And rightfully so. Like, I mean, Michael Jordan is really great at what he do. And he's sensitive. Say something bad about Mike, no matter if you taking fun at his GM seals or whatever it may be, he take it personal. So when you that great, people gonna take it personal. I mean, I think we all can establish that. And he took it, and what you said, about being coach of Vulture. He is a guest here. He said, "Well, I never said I." Eminem said, believe one time, he said, "I never said I wasn't a guest." But I mean, so he said in the interview with Black, Conway reveals his remarks about Eminem, explained that he was actually apologizing about something involving Eminem, longtime critic Lord Jamar. He said, quote, "I said a lot of issues in that interview. I'm learning this as I go. Sometimes I get caught up in being too honest and too real, and sometimes my ish taken the wrong way. I didn't mean it like that. I wasn't appreciative and thankful for everything that comes with being next to him. That was a dream for me. Saying it like that, it was just frustration. Eminem fans is different, man. They only want to hear M. They like, who is these guys when is M coming out? Read all the comments, you can see it yourself." But actually, that line in the freestyle really wasn't referring to the comment about Stan. It was actually referring to what Lord Jamar referring to what Lord Jamar that joint. I said what I said. I seen the headlines like Eminem artist Conway agrees with Lord Jamar on whatever he said. Eminem is a culture factor who isn't respected in the street. And I feel like I shouldn't have to say because I definitely didn't mean it in in heinous way. He said, "I just was trying to paint a picture about how it was for me receiving M's props. When he came over, I thought it was the illest ish in the world. Like the rest of the world thinks now, I'm not thinks now. I know all that ish from front verse to back verse. But a lot of these dudes in the neighborhood wasn't quickly respective to it. It wasn't for everybody. I wish I never said that ish on camera. I wasn't trying to ish on Eminem or nothing. I think it's one of the best, if not the best. I disagree with Lord Jamar for the record. I was just trying to put it in context and maybe I said some wrong stuff. So I mean, you said what you said. You called him a culture vulture. How can a relationship go back to the same after you called him a culture vulture and said that, we agree what he said. He wasn't respecting the streets like that. Some people respect him, some people don't. I can't say the streets didn't respect him because, I know a lot of people in the streets that probably was buying his. I know that bought his album, was listening to him, and now all of a sudden, in retrospect, his music didn't age the way it aged, and now people want to go back and diss him. At the time, he was hot. especially when Dre co-signed him. That was the return of Dr. Dre after, everything that went on at Death Row, and he had to rebuild. He built Aftermath. So you said what you said, and now people trying to backtrack. And us as guys, we are able to get over stuff like that. We able to we able to do that. We able to get over stuff, little petty stuff like that, bro, and we able to move on with our life. But that's Eminem's craft. But he, plenty of times in Detroit, you hear Detroit rap artists back in the day, even hearing the new ones, saying that we didn't listen to him. And that's something that could be that a lie. I never bought an Eminem joint. I never listened to Eminem. I never did this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? You hear people saying stuff of that nature and whatever. But I bought Eminem albums. Did his music age gracefully? No. A lot of people 75 or 70%, 60% of hip hop or rap don't age gracefully. For people to jump, eras is not normal. But he said what he said, and now you want to backtrack for that nigga's feelings, bro. And people keep saying, well, I keep underestimating the internet, or I ain't really mean it like that. You know what I'm saying? But you said what you said, and you apologize, and you supposed to be a gangster rapper. You supposed to be a man. I know you can admit when you wrong, whatever, but now you apologizing and backtracking. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect it. It's been too many situations where people say the same thing and apologize over and over. You said what you said. You're a culture vulture. He a guest in hip hop. Everything that Lord Jamar was saying, now you saying, oh man, I didn't mean it like that, man. I disagree with that for the record, this, that. But you said it. You make people look weak, and even if it's not Eminem, it make people look weak. You may go back and backtrack what they said. We already know you got to watch what you say on the internet. We all make mistakes, but man, I don't feel that way about him, and it destroyed our relationship, and our relationship better with Jay, and with Ye, and this, that, and of course it is. Ye put that red hat on, and again did not get near the criticism that Eminem is. Eminem just looking at it like I'm putting people on, I put these dudes on, I co-sign these dudes. I know my fans, a little bit impatient, they only want to see me, but I co-signed them. I helping dudes, and people biting the hand that feed, I'm feeding them. So of course he feel a certain type of way, and people, shaking, moving with him, and then they criticizing him. Kind of feel like it all started with like Joe Budden, and then Lord Jamar kind of just, kind of came in and started destroying them. And all these dudes got interviews back in the day, co-signing how dope he was, and this, that, caught up in the moment. And what I'm saying, people don't have nostalgia about his music because it didn't age gracefully. Like I said, 60, 70%, 85% of hip hop don't age gracefully. He's not the anomaly. The first word in hip hop is hip. So you got to be hip. So a lot of people don't. A lot of people can't make that transition. A lot of people can't make that transition, bro. Like Jay-Z, LL are anomalies. But like kind of more and more often. Like Future, like 40, and Drake older than me. He in his mid-30s, I believe. So the word hip is starting to bend with this generation and stuff of this nature. But it is what it is. I think he should stand on what he said, bro. But I feel him, if he ain't mean to come out that way and admit that you're wrong, it's wrong. It is what it is. So yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit our notification, increase chance of notification. We go live, drop a video. Check out the music entertainment playlist for more videos like this. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal description. That's what to donate, comment, thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button, bell icon button, hit on notification, get notification, go live, drop video. Let me know what's in the comment section. Peace.